Testing, testing. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here we are, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Space, the final frontier. I am Captain Frank Lee English, and these are the voyages of the starship HMSS Imperialize. Our mission? To explore strange new worlds, to seek out new civilizations, to boldly go where no man has gone before.
Rousing stuff, Captain English, sir.
You really think so? I was afraid it would sound a little bit cliched. The last thing I'd want would be for anyone listening to think that was going to be representative of the quality of all our dialogue throughout this entire voyage.
Perhaps it's best not to heighten expectations too early on, boyo.
Yes, Jones. A healthy dose of self-deprecation should neutralize the mildly xenophobic nature of the mission we've been tasked with by Her Majesty, Queen of Great Britain and of the Commonwealth Realms.
Yeah, so long as we can avoid resorting to trite nationalistic jokes, we should be fine.
Yes, I absolutely agree, Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Well, I'm past. Who's for tea? Jones, as your commanding officer, I'm ordering you to go make me a cup of tea. 2 sugars. And go easy on the milk. I'll need it for my Weetabix in the morning.
I don't think they provided us with milk, boyo. Just the powdered stuff.
Curse this lack of lactation! Very well. You stay here at the controls, Jones, while I navigate to the ship's kitchen facilities to acquire a refreshing beverage. The walk will give me the chance to familiarize myself with the intuitive navigation system.
Can you grab us a cup too?
Certainly, Jones. It will be my pleasure. And as good a reason as any to practice using the intuitive inventory system. I'll be on my way now, just as soon as I choose to exit this chair. I appear to have activated some sort of context-sensitive menu. I should select the appropriate option, illustrated by these exquisite icons. I appear to have activated some sort of context-sensitive menu. I should select the appropriate... I'm afraid I've nothing useful to... I appear to have activated some... The humble tray table. I don't believe the isolation of space has forced me to talk to the furniture just yet. Best stow this for now. I would do well to study these closely in case of an emergency, like we're stranded immobile in space. It doesn't strike me as much of a talker. I'll have to take a closer look at these safety instructions for peace of puzzle. I mean mind. Peace of mind. I would do well to study these closely in case of an emergency, like we're stranded immobile in space. Why, the humble paperclip, a staple of any adventure gamer's inventory. That leads out of the cockpit. The only inanimate object I tend to chat to is Sub-Lieutenant Jones. Now, to find the kitchen. If memory serves me correct, it's just down this corridor, beyond the fourth wall. That hatch leads to the lower deck. I'd prefer not to go down there, lest it be absolutely necessary. That's the gravity simulation switch. I wouldn't know what to say. Weightlessness doesn't affect me. My affinity with the working class keeps me grounded. The animators rather we leave it on. Less things to move. It's an informative map displaying the many high-definition areas aboard Her Majesty's spaceship Imperialize. It's a map of the ship, lest we forget where everything is 7 months into the mission. We've never been formally introduced. Now, let's see. It's a standard-issue second-hand treadmill, complete with squeaky belt, broken headphone jack, and the thin coating of a stranger's sweat. Best stop before I start to lose my gains, brah. Cutting-edge 20th century tech. We're not on speaking terms. There appears to be something stuck in the drive. We're a tad under-resourced to be attempting that at the moment. Let's see if prodding this around fixes anything. Aha! 1.44 megabytes of virgin digital space. 3.5 inches. It's compact, but still large enough to grip. .44 megabytes of virgin digital space. This computer is full of secret data. We keep the intel inside. That kind of behavior results in one having to be institutionalized. I can't use these two together. Cutting-edge 20th century tech. Three and a half inches. It's compact, but still large enough to grip. Of course, it lacks the precision of a mouse and keyboard. Greatly improves one's cognitive functions. Don't take my word for it. Ask science. Of course, it lacks the precision of a mouse and keyboard. The upholstery is made from genuine organic polyester. Presumably the manufacturer opted for shards of metal as opposed to goose down. Greatly improves one's cognitive functions. Don't take my word for it. Ask science. Of course, it lacks the precision of a mouse and keyboard. It's for my Rosie Lee. Sorry, Cockney crockery. Maybe we'll strike up a friendship after my lobotomy. Until then, I'll just keep my thoughts to myself. Cup of cha? It's for my Rosie Lee. Sorry, Cockney crockery. I appear to be caught short. I've nothing to use. It's Alad's mug, isn't it? It's our autonomous beverage dispensing robot, Gertie. It's a fridge. Why, it's packed to the rafters with mild English cheddar. There's a seemingly unlimited supply of mild English cheddar cheese. Plenty to share. That's the radio wave oven. It's the same idea as a conventional microwave oven, except while your meal is cooking, you can listen to the cricket on Radio 5. AM, FM, defrost, it's got the works. Mild green washing up liquid. Mild English cheddar cheese. It's an inconspicuous economy toaster. It's a popular household brand of washing up liquid. I am feeling rather peckish.
Ah! 你個死英國佬，我鎖開你隻手咯喎！
That settled it. I'm going gluten-free when I get back to Old Blighty. What are your prime directives? I'll just get piping hot tea all over my hands, and I didn't enjoy that the first time. It really takes the misery out of making tea. Cup of cha? Gosh, how could I have thought that was a good idea? Of course, the downside of having a sentient being responsible for making the tea is that every so often it forgets how much milk to add. It's Alad's mug, isn't it? It really takes the misery out of making tea.
Any danger of making that tea, boyo?
Awfully sorry for the delay.
Never mind, boyo. How did you manage to carry it in there without spilling any?
Well, I've just been very careful. ever since that whole Deepwater Horizon incident.
I don't really have anywhere to set this. You won't take over the controls from it until I finish. Wouldn't want to spill anything over these expensive electronics.
But of course! Why, if such a thing were to happen, we'd have a real puzzle on our hands.
Just go easy. Keep it steady.
Yes. Okay, right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, right.
Venting reserve oxygen supply.
Didn't expect that. Yes? No,
Opening rear cargo doors.
Right. That's,
Life support systems
yes.
offline.
Yeah, no.
Flight safe mode disabled. Primary starboard fuel cell
So we should
jettisoned.
have done that. No.
Commencing cabin depressurization.
No. Yes. Okay, right.
Daisy.
Give me your answer.
Holy cow! Ah! Look what you've done! I told you to keep it steady.
Good heavens! What a waste of perfectly good tea.
I think we should be more concerned about the irreparable damage done to the ship's steering system. Both problems, by the way, are your fault.
Look, obviously, the controls weren't calibrated to account for my superior strength. They were more sensitive than a pubescent poet. Regardless, we'll have plenty of time to argue about this now that we're stranded. Unless, of course, we can replace the controls with something else.
When you say we...
I mean the royal we. I'll sort this out. Don't move. I don't want you dribbling on anything else. Honestly, you're worse than the elderly. I think he's had enough. For now, anyway. Unfortunately, dairy is one of 3 things Sub-Lieutenant Jones is allergic to. The other 2 being early starts and manual labor. There's been a slight infestation. The lower decks are on lockdown.